Hi, and welcome to this essential course, Asynchronous Programming in .NET Core by Pact Publishing. This is me, Ikrali, and I'll be your instructor throughout this course. So let me share some words about me and my profession so you would know to whom you are listening to for the next couple of hours. By profession, I'm a software engineer working in an international firm which develops trading-based solutions globally. Besides this, when I get time, I write technical blogs on code project and C# Corner. And being a tech enthusiast, I am a contributor to open source communities as well. Now, potentially this course targets two of the top trending and useful advanced programming concepts, which are asynchronous programming and .NET Core practices. There is no doubt about the obvious programming benefits that .NET Core gives, being an open sourced and a modular implementation of .NET framework. So it's good to be a steady and a versatile adapter of the framework, if not an early one. And about asynchronous programming, I would say that the Asynchrony, along with Task Parallel library for the .NET Core solution specifically, has changed the approach of writing multi-threaded, parallel, and even sequential solutions. So stay around with us for an amazing journey of this amazing course. Now that you know what this course is for, now let's talk about and understand how the course is broken down, what are the sections, and what to expect in each of these sections a bit properly. This section 1, Introduction to Asynchronous Programming. This section is about the ground but practical insight of asynchronous programming itself to get the kickstart ahead what we will be discussing throughout this course. This section 2, Problems that Asynchronous Programming Solves. As name suggests, we will talk about various kind of problems that asynchronous programming tends to solve. We will see what exactly the responsiveness mean in a GUI-based application and why it is important to make an application a responsive one. A similar case is the scalability of an application to serve more than possible users in an online environment, such as ASP.NET Core web applications. Going further in this section, we will help you understand how adding multiple threads can solve the problem we are going to face and how there are more problems in the code by using multi-threading solutions as well. Lastly, in this section, we will talk about parallel, concurrent, and asynchronous programming styles and what to choose for which type of requirement. This section 3, Asynchronous Programming using TPL, continues to properly build up your concepts of asynchronous programming. We will start out by formally explaining the TPL, what this library is, what objects does it expose, and which .NET Core version we require to work with it. Then we will move onwards to the async await keywords and then awaitable types and explain their use in the application. Finally, the most important part of this section would be the context, or specifically the synchronization context. You need to understand this concept before writing any code that contains await keyword with async modifier. However, you will see later, you will never typically be using this synchronization context directly, but understanding can help you write the better code. Section 4 will be dedicated for practical hands-on practices of asynchronous programming pattern, in which we will be developing a GUI-based application to show what UI-related issues asynchronous programming solves, and the overall implementation of async and await keywords for the several other concepts like error and exception handling and many more. Lastly, the section 5 will be the bonus section in which we will share some of the best practices and recommendations that you should know before writing the code, accumulating asynchronous pattern and based on related concepts like number of needed threads, returning void or Windows Runtime API in .NET Core, etc. Additionally, as the prerequisites for this course, you won't need much, but some basic understanding of the C# language and .NET framework. And for the environment setup and installation, you just need to have Visual Studio as an IDE or editor to write the code on and the installed .NET Core.